Fear is one of the most powerful forces holding business owners back. Not market conditions, not competitions, but fear. Hi, I'm Angie Dobransky, founder of RAD Strategic Partners and your partner for radical success. If you've ever found yourself hesitating on a decision you know you should make, if you've delayed launching that new service or avoiding that important conversation, you're not alone. And more importantly, you're not broken. Today, we're talking about how fear shows up in our businesses and the radical strategies that can help us break through. Here's what I've learned in 18 years of coaching successful business owners. Fear doesn't announce itself with flashing lights. It's subtle. It masquerades as being smart or being cautious. Fear shows up as hesitation when we should act decisively. It sounds like, let me do a little more research when we already have enough information. It whispers the timing isn't quite right when there's never a perfect time. Last month, I had a client tell me she'd been exploring the idea of hiring a CFO for 8 months. 8 months. Her business was drowning in financial complexity, but the fear of making the wrong choice kept her researching instead of deciding. Does that sound familiar? So let's get specific about how fear operates in our businesses, because recognizing these patterns is the first step to changing them. Fear of failure leads to analysis paralysis. We research endlessly. We seek one more opinion. We wait for conditions that will never be perfect. Meanwhile, opportunities disappear and momentum dies. Fear of success, and yes, this is real, triggers self-sabotage. Success means visibility, higher expectations, stepping into unfamiliar territory. Sometimes we unconsciously create obstacles to avoid these challenges. Fear of rejection keeps us from the activities our businesses need most. We avoid sales conversations. We delay launching new services. We stay small to avoid criticism. And fear of change locks us into outdated systems that worked before, but aren't working now. And here's the thing. Every single one of these fears makes logical sense. They're not irrational, but they're also not helpful when they're making our decisions for us. When fear drives our decisions, we lose more than individual opportunities. We lose momentum, and momentum is everything in business. Think about decision-making delays. When fear slows our choices, we miss market windows. We lose competitive advantages. We watch others capture opportunities we were perfectly positioned to take. But here's what's even more costly. Fear limits our leadership capacity. Our teams sense our hesitation. Confidence is contagious, but so is fear. As business owners, our primary job is making decisions with incomplete information. When fear dominates, we model indecision for our entire organization. But here's some encouraging news. Fear doesn't have to run our businesses. Through my Radical Edge framework, I've helped hundreds of business owners transform their relationship with fear. It starts with 3 steps. First, recognize the fear. We can't address what we won't acknowledge. Start naming your fears specifically. Instead of general anxiety, identify exactly what you're afraid might happen. Second, acknowledge the root. Most business fears trace back to past experiences or deep-seated beliefs. Understanding where fear originates helps us respond rather than react. Third, decide and act. Awareness alone isn't enough. We must choose to act despite fear, and this is where the radical edge becomes powerful. Elevate your vision beyond current limitations. Focus on the impact you want to create, not what might go wrong. Drive toward goals with clear accountability. Fear thrives in ambiguity, but struggles against specific objectives. Grow your capacity through strategic support, mentors, coaches, people who've navigated similar challenges. Execute consistently, taking action even when fear whispers reasons to wait. Here are 3 tools you can start using today. 1. Spend 10 minutes each morning identifying any fear-based thinking affecting your priorities. Simply naming it reduces its power. 2. Reframe the narrative. Instead of, what if this fails, ask, what's possible if this succeeds? 3, find accountability partners. Fear loves isolation. Regular check-ins make it harder to justify fear-based delay. And here's the truth. Fear will always be part of the entrepreneurial journey. The question isn't whether you'll feel fear, it's whether fear will make your decisions. We can achieve anything we truly desire when we take 100% responsibility for our results. That includes responsibility for managing our fears. The goals we truly want are waiting on the other side of our comfort zone. If this resonates with you, I want to help. I've created a free resource called The Business Owner's Guide to Navigating Tough Decisions. It's a proven framework for those moments when fear tries to take control. You can download it using the link in the description, or if you're ready for a deeper conversation, just go ahead and schedule a complimentary Radical Success session with me.
Yeah.
Before you go, if this was helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more strategies on leadership and business growth. Share this with another business owner who might need to hear it. And remember, I'm your partner for Radical Success. And radical success means taking bold actions, even when fear suggests we wait. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.